in making good on our commitment to the American people to reverse this reckless agenda that the Biden administration has followed. Republicans understand that energy policy is foundational to a thriving and dynamic national economy, and too long we've watched as Democrats' energy policy was kind of an experiment for their radical agenda, and unfortunately, they hurt the American people in the process. Now, interestingly, in July of 2020, Senator Cornyn and I had a bill to allow filling the Strategic Petroleum Reserve while prices were at historic lows. It was blocked by the Democrats. They wouldn't even consider it. Now, today, we have an opportunity to protect America's resource, refill the Strategic Petroleum Reserve so it can be used as it was originally intended to protect our people at times of crisis. I thank the gentlelady. I'll yield back.
Greetings, friends. I have exciting news to share with all of you this Thursday. More and more U.S. states are in the process of approving inflation relief checks. House and Senate lawmakers are working together to finally reach a deal on some new stimulus payments. Some states have agreed to more stricter requirements in order to qualify for more financial relief. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for all of the details. Also, to say thank you for being here every day and watching the new videos I post. I will be announcing 2 winners tomorrow for the Walmart gift card giveaways. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, all you have to do, my friends, is click and like several of my videos. Do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these Walmart gift card giveaways. Over 2 years ago, as thousands of businesses had shuttered and unemployment rates had soared, the federal government realized that the crisis had the potential to send the economy into a deep black hole. By March 2020, the CARES Act was signed into law. As part of that act, the majority of Americans received a stimulus check, which was directly deposited into their bank accounts or via mail. But now that we enter into 2023, many are wondering how the next relief packages will look like. So many states have turned to allocating budget surpluses to bonus relief payments for their residents. Driven by a surge in oil and gas production, New Mexico is expected to rake in as much as $3.6 billion in new money for the state's upcoming budget year. And that major increase might bring another round of tax rebates or economic stimulus payments to New Mexico residents. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham is said to be urging lawmakers to use a chunk of that one-time oil revenues to pay for another tax rebate or economic relief payment. A spokeswoman for the governor's office told reporters that the governor is looking at rebates in the ballpark of $750 per taxpayer, or $1,500 per jointly, or $1,500 per couple who files jointly. That type of package could cost about $1 billion. The fine details would ultimately need to be hammered out and passed by the state legislature, which is slated to reconvene for a 60-day session starting on January 17, 2023. Today, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz also signed his first bill of the 2023 session. It is legislation to simplify tax filing and save money for hundreds of thousands of Minnesota residents and businesses, including people with student loans and companies that received crisis aid. The bill brings Minnesota's tax code into conformity with federal tax rules. It is one of several that legislative leaders have fast-tracked since convening last week with Democrats, who now control both chambers of the legislature. The tax conformity bill sailed through both the House and Senate with unanimous bipartisan support. It amounts to over a $100 million tax cut, and it's retroactive, so businesses and individuals who qualify can file amended returns for previous years to claim these refunds. Today, President Biden cheered news that a key indicator of inflation fell for the first time in more than 2 years, saying it's clearer than ever that his economic policies are working. During an interview, President Biden stated, "This morning, we have some good news. while consumer prices are still higher than they were a year ago. The pace at which they are rising has slowed every month over the last 6 months. It's down from 9.1% this summer. Inflation is now at its lowest level since October 2021. The overall consumer price index dropped 0.1% from the prior month, marking the largest month-over-month decrease since April 2020, when much of the country was in lockdown due to the crisis. A report released by the Labor Department on Thursday found overall CPI rose 6.5% from 1 year ago. That is the lowest level since October 2021. The data is good news for President Biden, who for months has asked the nation to have faith in his economic plans amid persistent inflation. Biden reminded Americans of the state of the economy when he had entered office. President Biden lauded other positive economic indicators, like the Labor Department's jobs report last week, which found unemployment at its lowest level in 50 years. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy also said that Republicans may look to a 2019 spending deal reached by the former president as a model for how to avert a potential debt ceiling crisis. Speaker McCarthy said he told President Biden during a recent conversation that he'd like to sit down soon to address the concern, suggesting a cap on spending in exchange for temporarily rising the debt ceiling could be the way to go. The nation's debt limit could be reached in just a few months, raising great concerns under a divided government and heavy partisan divisions. A U.S. financial default may occur if a deal is not reached by both parties in the coming months. So, dear friends, do you think that there will be a government shutdown? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, my beautiful and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Thursday. To say thank you, I will be announcing weekly winners for the Walmart gift card giveaways. I will be announcing 2 winners tomorrow, and if you'd like to enter the giveaways, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Click and like several of my videos, and then do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed week.